My name is Ryan Ashley. I am from Kingston, Pennsylvania, and I'm just entering my 5th year of tattooing. I've always wanted to be a tattoo artist, but I didn't realize it was such a realistic career path. Originally, I went into a career in fashion before I decided tattooing is truly what I want to pursue in my life, and I decided to just leave my entire career behind and begin an apprenticeship. I specialize in very intricate, tiny detail, black and gray.
I feel like you guys are the strongest players.
I came to this competition not only to represent myself, but to represent women in the industry and women everywhere. Even in 2016, women are still the minority in the tattoo industry. There are a whole slew of strong women this season, and I'm excited to compete against them, but I'm also really looking forward to fighting alongside of them.
Ryan Ashley.
I'm going to win because I'm playing this game with integrity. I'm here to be the best me that I can possibly be. And if I stack up, I can be proud. It's fine with me if people come in here with some crazy strategy to get to the end of the game, because in the end, your talent is going to prevail. If you have what it takes, you don't need some crazy plan. People can sit on their couches and say, oh, I could have done that. My artist could have done that. That's nothing special. It's different when you're in the ring. It's a lot different. I'm excited to get back in the game. You know, I surprised myself the first time. Hopefully I'll surprise myself again. I've only been tattooing now for 5 years. And before that, I had a whole nother life. I lived in New York City. I worked for this design company, and I sat at a cubicle. I knew that that wasn't going to be enough for me forever. Tattooing has provided me with fulfillment. The Ink Angels are myself, Kelly Doty, Nikki Simpson, and Gia Rose. The 4 of us bonded immediately on our season of Ink Master, and we decided to come together and do this awesome project. We want to find amazing talent. There are some amazing artists out there that are doing these phenomenal tattoos, and we're giving a few artists in each city the opportunity to showcase themselves, showcase their shop, and show the whole tattoo industry what they're made of. You know, throughout our whole season, the girls and I have always said, to be the best, you have to beat the best. So we're allowing these artists to choose one of us to compete against. If they beat us, they earn a spot immediately on the next season of Ink Master. This is the first time the competitors get to choose one of the judges to go up against. That's never happened before. So not only are we the judges, we're also competitors as well. What we're doing with Ink Master Angels is we're traveling the country, tattooing people that have been through something tragic or traumatic, and we're giving them the opportunity to commemorate a loved one or commemorate an event. We're using our skills to give them a piece of artwork that could make them see the situation differently, remember it differently, heal a little bit more. One of the most amazing things about Ink Master Angels is the dynamic between the 4 of us. Kelly Doty is ridiculous. Everything that comes out of her mouth is like the best thing I've ever heard.
You have tonight to figure out what you're gonna do. I probably wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't think about eating. Probably don't even try to go to the bathroom.
She makes everyone laugh all day, every day. Nikki is the fire. She brings it and keeps things spicy and keeps us laughing. And Gia is just sweet and kind and supportive. And my job is bringing perspective and bringing everybody together. I'm kind of like the mama goose a little bit. I'm like, it is hard. You're doing good. You're doing great. Show us your best and just push it forward. I think between all of us, you know, we make a dream team, but we're also a force to be reckoned with. My experience filming Ink Angels so far has been incredible. It's definitely a lot different than Ink Master because going into Ink Master, I had this mindset like, okay, it's every man for himself. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be strong, I'm gonna be brave, I don't need anyone, I could do it. And then I met the girls and realized life is just better when you have a support group behind you and positivity and people that care about you. I think we all bring out the angel and the devil in each other, truly. It's going to be a hell of a ride.
have high hopes for all of my team members, but Ryan Ashley being my first pick, she has what it takes to go the distance.
You were Oliver Peck's first choice as a team player. That's gotta feel great.
It feels amazing, but along with that, there's also pressure that is put on me because, you know, I was like, Oliver picked me first. That means he must really believe in me, so I have to do this for me, I have to do it for my team, I have to do it for Oliver personally.
And you have, what, 4 years of experience?
Yes.
How does that feel? Is that intimidating?
It makes me feel like I have that much more to prove, and something I haven't discussed very much of previously. When I was entering my apprenticeship, my mentor showed me a few different women in the industry, and he was just like, you know, you're entering this whole world that came before you, and right now, these are the women that are doing crazy, amazing things in the industry. And Kelly was one of those women that I've been looking up to since before I even picked up a machine.
You're battling it out with one of your heroes.
Yeah. Luckily for me, you know, my strongest competition are also my closest allies. So I am definitely at an advantage. There's power in numbers, and this is a hard fight for one of us, but if we all stick together,
I think we can give the boys a run for their money.
they're insecure.
We must be a threat to them.
They should be afraid.
Man, we gotta go against these girls. They're dangerous.
They pick one person, they go after them, and they're plucking them off. Anybody that doesn't see what the is going on is either stupid or blind.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, you gotta cut the head off this. You get inside some heads, dude, that'll them up.
We never went into this with any intention of screwing anyone or putting a target on anyone's back or aiming to hunt like a pack of raptors, which is what kind of ended up happening.
It's not unfathomable to think about 3 women in the finale.
You know, we should be hunting these boys, and we need to come at them from every side. I mean, as much as I would love to believe that we had the power to just hit delete and get rid of someone.
It seems like you do, though, because look at who's still standing.
Yes.
It's you, it's Kelly, and it's Nikki. Some might argue that it is working.
You know, when you put a very strong group of people together that all have the same focus, powerful things can happen. I know that I'm on Team Peck, but I'm really rooting for those girls.
You got 4 years of tattooing experience. Do you think you can win this thing?
I definitely didn't come to be in second place. I'm giving it my all, and I'm hoping that it'll carry me to the end.
I think I had to just stop stressing about the what ifs and just confidently believe in myself. The entire experience was just really once in a lifetime. Getting to the end takes a lot of strength. You have to be ready to test yourself and be okay with what you learn. I hope people see me and realize they can do whatever they want to do as well. In winning Ink Master, I got a bunch of prizes. I won $100,000, I won a Dodge Charger, and I'm here in Texas doing a guest spot all week at Oliver's shop, Elm Street Tattoo.
This is not chaos of the station.
There's so much to look at. This is where I'll be tattooing today.
This is it. Going into the finale, it really could have been any one of the 3. Gian and Kelly and Ryan, all 3 great artists, but I think that the right person won in the end.
It was terrifying being at the finale live, but the style of Fine Line Black and Gray was my way of putting my security blanket back on and thinking, you know, if I don't make it past this tattoo, at least the whole world gets to see what I love and what I'm capable of. I can't believe I was the one that ended up winning. Honestly, I think my initial reaction was just blank shell shock. I really couldn't believe it. Gian, Kelly, and myself, the 3 of us had become so close and such good friends during the whole process that it didn't feel as good as I wanted it to feel, you know? I think what I was most worried about was my struggle with color.
Big, chunky 90s new school.
When Kelly first assigned me the 90s new school dueling hot rods, I was like, man, she really went for it, huh? She went for the jugular on this one. It's just like we said all season long, you know, if you want to be Ink Master, you have to show you can attempt everything. So after a few stressful weeks of trying to research, what are hot rods? What do they look like? What is 90s New School? And figuring out exactly what my job really was that I had to accomplish, I kind of just relaxed and decided to have fun with it. And I pleasantly surprised myself.
Just looking at Ryan's portfolio and seeing the few tats she did at the very beginning showed versatility, but more than anything, it showed the willingness to try whatever it was going to take to win.
Oliver was really hands-on, really instrumental in telling us what we needed to know to do the best in the competition.
What is the challenge today?
American traditional, which is no white.
I know that there have been a lot of amazing women that have competed on Ink Master, prior to my season. I would have bet money that Sarah Miller would have been the first female Ink Master. Megan Jean, who competed on season 7, I was positive she was going to take it as well. It's been great because I've received an immense amount of letters and fan art from very young girls saying, I'm so glad I found you, you inspire me so much. That in itself is the most rewarding feeling, knowing that I have been able to change some of these people's lives by just being honest.
I think it's very exciting that a female won. Just seeing the girls tattoo on season 8, all of them, seeing the tattoos they did every challenge, hit or miss, trying for fail, just seeing them make it. That's the inspiration that everybody needs to do the best at what they do in life. Ryan's here. Highly anticipated arrival. A lot of people emailed and called. People are coming out of the woodwork wanting to know when she's gonna be here.
This is the last little hurrah of my Ink Master season 8 life. This is it.
You made it.
The beginning and the end.
You hit the
all in
big
one
time.
day.
I'm gonna do more of like a Tibetan Buddha like headdress on it.
Gorgeous.
I feel great. I've been welcomed with open arms.
Perfect. Look at that.
I'm really hoping to produce some awesome tattoos, and I'm excited to just show Texas what I've got.
I'm pretty confident that Ryan is gonna really blow people's minds throughout the rest of her career. I think she's one of the people that really love it, and she's dedicated to it. And if she stays as dedicated in her career as she was during the competition, I think she's gonna do a lot more.
If I could give advice to any other tattooer that is interested in someday becoming Ink Master, I would say be confident, believe in yourself, just do your best, and not be afraid.